All right. Hello, everybody. It's been a while. I haven't done an update in a really long time. I figure it's time. And I don't know if you guys are noticing, I have new rear tires. So, so I saw some comments about, somebody just put a comment about, I think they got 8,000 miles and their tires are still in really good shape on the 20-inch. And that makes sense. The 20-inch tires all have a tread wear rating of 500. These 22s have a tread wear rating of 250, at least in the factory spec tires. My car is super dirty. It's actually raining right now for a little bit, so I haven't washed this car since we've had all these major rains in California. It's parked out behind the office again. But if you see my front tires, I now have 15,000 miles on this car. Front tires look fantastic, which is really surprising for a sporty tire with a tread wear rating of 240. That's amazing. 15,000 miles. I'm pretty impressed with that. So I haven't had any issues with the car. No problems at all. Car's been doing great. I have a bit of new news that maybe I'll share with you guys in a bit, but these are my new tires. I decided not to go with the Continental Conti Sport 6s. I decided to go with the Michelin Pilot Sport All Season because these have a tread wear rating of 500. So I saw no disadvantage to going this route, just because why not? I'd rather have them last longer. I got the camber arms on there. The tires were actually replaced at 13,000 miles. They were gone, completely gone. And you know, the tread looked great actually on the center portion. I think they could have easily gone more, but remember, those of you that have been following my posts or my videos, I have the intuitive adjustable camber arms installed on this car, and so my rear camber is set at 0. And I had those installed at about, I didn't do it initially because I didn't have time, probably about 2,000 miles. At 2,000 miles, I put those camber arms on, and the tires lasted 13,000 miles. And interestingly enough, I had fairly even wear all the way across. The inner sidewalls were worn a little more because I drove 2,000 miles without the camber arms. And I had the same problem with my Model S, my refreshed Model S. I went through 4 sets of tires over 50,000 miles. So these should do much better. These even have a 40,000 mile warranty, and I'm hoping that they'll honor that warranty if I get less than 40,000 miles, because my camber's at 0. Well, there's no reason why I shouldn't. It's not going to show any uneven tire wear. The fronts are doing great. The fronts, like I said, 15,000 miles, they still look like they have quite a bit of tread. So on to the news. So this car has been doing great. I just got my Cybertruck invite today. It just came like maybe an hour, 2 hours ago for the Foundation series. And I'm really torn on whether I'm going to take advantage of that, because I really don't want the Foundation series. I don't have a need for the home power connector thing. The home power connector thing lets you, your Cybertruck will power your house if you have a blackout. So for me, that is really not something I need. I don't know what that costs, but I know that they're factoring in a install labor cost of $4,000 that they're including in that. So the Foundation series comes with the whatever the hardware is for that, and the labor to install it on your house. It comes with FSD. I have FSD on this only because I transferred it from my S. I've paid for FSD 3 times. It's much better, but I don't think it's worth it. I think I would just do enhanced autopilot for the lane change, convenience of lane changes and all that. This car is the hardware 4. I got this in August, September, but it has hardware 4, so it doesn't have the ultrasonic sensors, so my doors do not fully open. My doors just pop when I open it, so it just does this. and that's it. And that's really unfortunate. So I've never had fully opening doors. I do have fully closing doors. I don't have summon, which I do tend to use sometimes. Only because, you know, when you get in tight spaces, it's easy to get the car in and out. But FSD, I don't think I want to pay for that. So the Foundation series, you get two options. You get the dual motor, and I think that's 99 or something. And the Cyber Beast, which is the tri-motor, 0 to 60 and 2.6 or something like that. But it's got the new batteries. I don't know if those new batteries are much better, but it does have the new batteries. So I'm kind of torn. I also have a Raptor R allocation, the Ford F-150 Raptor R. So last I heard from the owner of the dealership, the car excuse me, is going to go into production this month for April delivery. So having two trucks was never part of my plan. However, I don't need a 6-seater car. I only got this because it only comes as a 6-seater. I don't need a 6-seater car. So having a Cybertruck and getting rid of this car for me would just be like having a Tesla. Only the Cybertruck is kind of cooler. Only issue is range. The Cybertruck claims that you get 302 or 304 miles of range. This thing claims you get 320. I only see 296 at full charge. And you know, 296 is not really 296, right? 296 is more like 220 in the real world. I mean, that's Tesla math for you. It's never right. So if they're saying 304, that probably means 280, therefore maybe 200 miles of range, which is a little short. I find this to be a little tight even compared to my Model S. So I don't know. Dilemma. If I end up getting one, or going through with the reservation, I'll probably make another video. But for now, I just wanted to update you guys on the tires. The 20 inches, if you guys have 20-inch tires and you don't have the camber arms, you guys should be okay for a while. You should be just fine for a while. But I mean, you probably get half the tire life that you could get, but you should be okay. On my Model S, without the camber arms, I went through 2 sets of tires without the camber arms. They both went about... one set went 8,000 miles. One set went, I think, 13 or 14,000 miles. And that I didn't drive too aggressively. It's just the way that car is, and then it squats down into super low on the highway. This car only goes to low. It goes to, is it low? Or whatever the second lowest is on the highway. It defaults to that, and then there's one mode lower. The Model S would default to the lowest mode on the highway at 70 miles an hour. So this car doesn't squat down as low, so you don't get as much rear tire wear, but it does have the same exact camber arms as the Model S, the refreshed Model S. In fact, when you order the intuitive arms, it's one set of arms that's universally compatible for both cars. So I think they have the same links in the back on the suspension. Somebody also mentioned something about a lowering kit, something about the half shafts. But this car, when you put the camber arms in, you do not need to lower the car to do anything for the half shafts. The half shafts are perfectly fine. You're not changing ride height. You're just kicking the top of the tire out just a touch. And it's not much. It's not something that's going to require you to change the ride height of the car. Okay? I hope that answers a couple questions. I'll respond individually, but hope that answers that. Anyways, I'm sorry about the long overdue video, but I'll try to post something. It's kind of a good thing. I haven't had any problems, so I haven't had anything to really talk about. So hopefully I don't have any more problems. Hopefully it's a long time before I post another, but I'll try to post again. All right, see you guys. Have a good day.